Hey, plug up. I don't even understand how the fuck my plug talk. Pick him up in a space coupe, I don't let my plug walk.
Yo bro, real quick before we do get into the video, I got a notification game shout out right now. The noti game shout out on today's video goes to KK Savage, bro. Shout out to you, bro. You the MVP on today's video. If you want to be the MVP on next video or in the noti game shout out, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe, turn notifications, and tell me noti game down below in the comment section to be featured, bro. But hey, let's get into the video. Yo man, what's good everybody? It's WillSoTrill, man. And coming back to the video. In today's video, I have two topics to talk about regarding NBA 2K19 news confirmed by Wang. And these two topics are archetypes are confirmed to come back in NBA 2K19, and the second thing is, based on what Wang is saying, NBA 2K19 defense is going to be very good and lockdowns are going to be a good archetype because of how good defense is going to be next year. And before I do jump into both of these topics, here is how I know that both of these things are confirmed for NBA 2K19. After a Twitter user asked him, are lockdowns going to be usable and will defense be a focus for next year? Wang responded by saying defense is a major focus for 2K19. Locks will be a very strong build. That right there just confirmed that in NBA 2K19 the archetype system will be back, and I don't know how to feel about this because personally for me, I enjoyed NBA 2K15 like games where you could do anything, you know, you weren't just restricted to one or two things. But I'm gonna get into more detail and all that stuff later. I just want to get to the point real quick. Now, not only did Wang say there was going to be a lockdown archetype in NBA 2K19, but he also stated that it is going to be a strong archetype in NBA 2K19. Now, I don't know if I want to believe him or not because I do feel like it is going to be heavily restricted on offense. I do hope that it is not easy to play defense in NBA 2K19 because those who are good at the game should be able to play defense, not those who are bad at the game. You have to have a skill gap in the game, man. Don't nobody want noobs winning games just because it's easy for them. They don't deserve to win if they're not good at the game. It's that simple. Wang also said that in NBA 2K19 defense was going to be a strong focus, and I really hope he doesn't make defense overpowered because if he does, the game is going to be boring. And it also can't be like NBA 2K18 because it's going to have no skill gap. The game is just going to be trash, pure trash. The gameplay is going to be garbage because defense is non-existent. So you have to find the perfect mix between everything. Just like in NBA 2K16, they did just that. That was why NBA 2K16 was such a good game. If defense is non-existent in your current game, making it extremely overpowered in your next game is not going to be the answer. That's why they need to start experimenting with the perfect mix with this 2K18 gameplay. They need to start patching 2K18 so the community can give their input on how they like the gameplay updates. And that way 2K will know exactly what the community wants for NBA 2K19. It's that simple. So they need to start patching NBA 2K18 to see the perfect gameplay mix because right now they don't have the entire community's hands on what their product is. Because the last thing you want to do is wait till the game launches and then they get to see what the gameplay is like and then have it be trash, straight garbage. And you could have been working on a good mix that entire time. So yeah, not only do I hope that defense is not completely overpowered because that would make the game not that fun, but I also hope in NBA 2K18 they experiment with different type of mixtures of balance and offense and defense and receive feedback from the community on what the best mix is between offense and defense. I feel like that would be the best thing for 2K to do right now because they would know exactly what we want in NBA 2K19. But let's go back to what I was talking about earlier with archetypes being confirmed for NBA 2K19. Now, it's not something that makes me mad and makes me want to not buy the game. I just don't agree with archetypes being in the game. It just eliminates a lot of fun that you can have. Because if you look at NBA 2K15, arguably one of the most fun 2K games of all time, if not the most fun 2K game of all time, you could do anything with your player. You could shoot, you could dunk on people, you could break ankles, you can even be a clamp guard, you can do anything, and you can even be 7 feet tall doing all of those things. And that's why NBA 2K15 was so fun. You weren't limited at all in the fun that you could have in that game. But ever since 2K17 with archetypes, the limiting has been real. Instead of being able to do everything and having a lot of fun when playing the game, you're limited to only being able to do a few things. Now, dual archetypes was definitely a step up. You could do a lot more things with one player instead of being limited to only one thing. I like that, and they may even make it triple archetypes next year. However, I really doubt that. I think they'll go back to the dual archetype system, but like I said, I would like to see the NBA 2K15 days come back where you could do literally everything. I mean, how dope is that, bruh? You could dunk on people, you could break ankles, you could shoot threes, you could shoot middies, you could get contested layups. You could do anything, bro. And that's why the game was so fun. Like I've been saying, that's why 2K15 was the most fun 2K of all time in my opinion. I personally feel that Archetypes should be something that only restrict your play in Pro-Am. You should be able to do everything at the park. You should be able to have no limitations at the park whatsoever. However, in Pro-Am, you need that because that is where your entire competitive scene is at. That's where you have the 2K League. That's where you have the tournament. Because in the competitive scene, it's not about how much fun you have, it's about the money you make. And that's exactly what they want. So obviously, you need limitations for what these players can do in that mode. But the park is really just there for people to have fun. It's the game mode where you don't really go for competitive aspects. It's not linked with the G League at all. It doesn't have any tournaments or anything like that hosted by 2K. It's just strictly there for us to have fun. So why can we not do that with our players? We should not be restricted to the amount of fun that we have in a game mode that's about having fun. It's that simple, bro. That's just my opinion. Tell me what y'all think down below in the comments section. But hey, bro, that's all I got for y'all in today's video. Make sure to tell me down below in the comment section what you think about what Wang said. Also, if I missed anything, make sure to point that out to me down below in the comments section. And also, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new to the channel, bro. We got a whole lot of bangers coming this summer, bro. But hey, fam, that's all I got for y'all in today's video. I am out. Peace.